Hello, hello, hello. How wonderful morning is it for all of you? Well, I just woke up and I've and I'm going and Aaron's here. Let's put him in
Hey, hello.
cuz I had you muted.
Oh,
So,
hey. Okay, I'm back.
yeah. So, as I said earlier this week, every stream is another learning experience. First week I learned that my voice was being delayed with the game audio. Then second week I learned how to add a bunch of compression filters and things to make my audio even slightly audible. Now I've learned how to get other people in for Discord, and also I've learned that I have to delay the desktop audio in order to make sure that Aaron is in sync with me, because before he was a little bit ahead of me on the video sync, but that's okay. Because now,
Not
and
everything's peachy. Maybe.
maybe.
Maybe. We'll
Also,
find out.
I just woke up. This is me in like sort of what is the word? It's like, oh God, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I understand. I don't really understand.
I'm so stressed out right now, people. I'm very frustrated. We're now starting this stream 15 minutes later than I would have preferred, and that has everything to do with trying to figure out Discord and all of its different features. The thing about being indie and having the entire project be relatively DIY is that it is incredibly difficult to do everything yourself because you never get a frame of reference. If you're planning out for events where you're going to try to have multiple people and you have to do all the work yourself with no other set of eyes or ears to tell you, oh, it looks like this or it sounds like this, then it really is not a good way of judging how anything is working. Because it may look like it's all working on your end, but then it just isn't. And you can't even tell. You can't even, you don't even notice that that is the case. Because you're just so focused on trying to get it to work the proper way that you don't even realize that things are actually falling apart all around you. So anyway, this is Super Mario Bros. 2. Or Doki Doki Panic, depending on your belief system.
On your belief system.
Well, so what have you been up to this week, Aaron?
I'm doing the same old thing with the job.
With the
Just
jab?
exploring well, I guess not around Seattle per se yesterday, but I had some free time off of work yesterday, so I went
Yes.
up and checked out the Microsoft campus. I've not been to Microsoft before. Checking out
Oh.
their little home.
Was it very
wild.
soft and very micro?
Imagine the best way for me to describe it is it's like going to college in California, but like on steroids. It's like it looks like an insane college campus, but it's huge.
Yeah, but it probably doesn't have those LA temperatures though, right?
Mm-mm.
So I mean,
Absolutely not. But it's got a really cool visitor center with Minecraft and
oh
Halo.
well, thank
You can
God.
just sit down and play
Minecraft.
that. Yeah,
That's all,
Minecraft.
nothing is as good as it can be unless Minecraft is involved.
I think the best part of it all was the AI computer setup thing that they have that tells you what kind of dog you are just by scanning your face.
I'm glad.
And I'm
I'm
like,
glad
that's
technology has
technology we
come.
needed.
It's come such a long way that when we need to analyze what species of dog we would be if we were dog, of course we aren't dog, but if we wanted to know, we can find out. That's why these snakes are shooting bullets at me, and it's stressing me out.
Do you have any
Ah,
guesses on what kind of dog I am?
no. I'm
To
actually
my
going to.
surprise, what's up?
I'm gonna out myself as someone who should be despised, but I'm actually not that much a dog person.
That's okay. Apparently I'm a Rottweiler, which
Oh.
caught me off guard. Apparently I am like big-bodied, big-boned, and friendly.
Big
I
bodied
think
and
that's
big
the
boned. What is it?
description they used for it.
I don't like the big bodied and big boned. I think they're saying
It's a
something
little
there.
redundant, but hey.
Alright. Oh my god. Well, please with the continues.
This is a lot of bullets this round. Just a lot of shooting happening.
No, and I am going to hit continue, and since this is my last continue, I'm going to create a save spot here. Alright, I think it's time to start. Well, let's do Toad for this next one, because we got to do a lot of digging. Oh my god. I am playing tired and stressed, which is not a good combination.
How many people we got on the stream right now? We've got a person.
Oh, how good.
Which might just be me, who knows?
I can probably boost it a bit. Oh, man. Hang on.
How does one get viewers on Twitch, besides, like, consistent streaming?
I honestly don't know, man. How does one get consistent viewers, if anything?
Oh, shit, I just hit my microphone.
Crap.
Can a man drink his tea in peace?
Please, I want
The answer
drink
is
my
no.
tea. I don't know, man. I would hope after all these years I figured out how to have a consistent viewer base, and I just haven't figured it out yet.
It's a difficult world. I gave up on it after about 3 months.
I don't know. I'm so, like, I don't know. I work hard for, you know, my videos and stuff like that, and, you know, the viewer rewardship is small, but I shouldn't complain because I would be greedy. But, that's what my week was, by the way. I've been working on the finale to Sonic Heroes.
Oh, nice.
And it's one of the more ambitious things I've worked on in a long while. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but I'm hoping people like it.
You got a release date for it yet?
Yes, next Saturday, because that's when the
Nice.
video is supposed to come out. Okay, come on. This isn't really, like, me playing when I'm, like, automatically stressed out is, like, not conducive to being good at a game. I'm just learning that that's not the case.
So how's the channel coming along? How are things progressing?
Well, I would hope that they're moving along at a steady pace. I haven't seen any, like, great grand growth or anything like that. But, you know, like, I'm not expecting great amounts of growth at this point. I'm trying my best not to actually make this a living at the moment, and make it more, like, keep it strictly hobby level, because that will keep it relatively fun for me. Because, you know, I need to eventually go out and get a real job, a proper job.
Yeah.
One that actually
Always
pays me money and not views. Because I realized that this is something that I learned a long time ago, actually. But, like, the thing with me is that the reason why I like making videos in the first place is if I get the opportunity to... If I get the opportunity to work with my friends, then that is what I enjoy doing. And I think in the past I've had this very nasty habit of being a perfectionist. And, like, you know, getting, well, like I am right now, when things start going awry. And you involve people you like in that too often, and it can become very alienating. So I've been trying my best to try to, I don't know what the word for it would be, but, like, sort of compartmentalize, I guess maybe is what I'm looking for. Just sort of focus in on what is actually worth it at the moment, you know, treat it not so much like a business, even though I think you have to kind of treat it like a business to be successful at it a little bit. But like sort of not do it for those reasons and instead do it because you enjoy the craft, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just where I've been at so far.
A lot of bullets here.
I know, it's frustrating me. So today is probably gonna be like today's probably gonna be like me going out and getting a bunch of audio effects for this one thing that I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
And then beyond that, I do not know. I have a Halloween party. What are your Halloween plans this year, Aaron?
Let me think. See, it's coming up next week.
Thursday.
Yeah. Right now, nothing. I think this weekend we might. I don't know if we might go up to Vancouver. We might go up to Seattle and do dinner. I don't know what the plan is yet. It's kind of up in the air right now. We were going to go to Vancouver with a group of people, but then it's like kind of slowly backed out for various reasons. So it's kind of it's unknown at the moment. So hopefully, I was kind of thinking we can go to Vancouver and find a cool Halloween party or something this weekend, but might not be the case. So what's this party you're checking out?
Well, it's some mutual friends of ours having a party at their place, and we'll see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Because
who all's left? Who's left to host the party?
Well, I don't want to say names for people who aren't involved in the internet thing. But
you know any two people? Or?
Yeah, there are people from the station. It's a couple, and
I can guess.
they have a proclivity for making music.
Yeah, so there's only one couple I know in Morgantown at this moment.
Oh,
so.
You're back. Okay. Yeah, so.
Oh, you got that heart for nothing.
Yeah, I did. That was a waste of time.
I'm accidentally looking at the Twitch stream.
Why looking at the Twitch stream? We spent 15 minutes trying to figure out a system where you wouldn't have to do that.
I'm just trying to waste your time is all. That's my purpose here, right?
Please don't. I really... I didn't get a lot of sleep. I went to bed at like 3 a.m. last night.
Jeez.
And like, I've had chest pains. And I don't need this.
Sounds like you need a doctor.
I'm just like so. I'm getting real. You know what? Fuck
Getting
it.
real old.
Well, I'm just like getting stressed out, man. And I know I have you for a limited amount of time, and I was expecting to be able to like start the stream on time, and that didn't happen because I had like 5 minutes to figure out like everything that was going wrong equipment wise. And it was just like and now all these bullets are flying at me, and it's really activating my inner paranoias of getting shot. Just down.
An active risk in Morgantown.
It is, though.
I guess it might actually be.
I mean, I need to unsubscribe from WBOY. I mean, honestly, though, I do. Because all that...
You just gotta... I used to listen to NPR every morning, like the little 10-minute podcast they do for news, and I was like, I can't even do this.
Well, I'm just like, every time, like, without fail, like, my phone goes off, and I am thinking, oh, friend is messaging. Great. No, never the case. Always WBOI saying, and so is on the run from the police, and so just got raped, and so is on trial for arson, and so, and I'm like, just stop. Please. Stop, like, harassing me with, like, all the different things that are going wrong in just one state of the United States. Because it is absolutely... Is there any way at all that I can, like, get through
on the
this
other end?
without getting hit? No, because I have to use this platform because the left is a dead end. I know that much. But, like, oh my god, they just keep coming. Stop already. Just, no. I'm very miffed.
Maybe you gotta crawl over and let that one guy just go up.
Okay, there. God.
Perfect.
Almighty.
Right.
See, because I knew that this was what was going to happen.
Okay.
Okay, we need to fight another Birdo. This is, it's like literally like every, like, bad possible mood I could have right now. I am having.
So close. It's unfortunate because I'm still on like a 2 second. I guess it's better than like 10 seconds, but I'm on like a 1.5 second.
Yeah, it's 1.5 seconds. I know from experience. Oh my god, I don't even care that I'm cheating. I'm honestly like, I do not care that I am cheating. Because
one of those days to get by.
It is one of those things where just everything that could go wrong this morning went wrong. And I'm now in like a state of fuck it. Like, absolute fuck it. Give me your fucking egg. You motherfucking red piece of shit. Why? It feels like it's 10 times harder. And maybe it's just because I'm like on edge.
Birdo's really firing off the shots there.
Just like, what the
It's a lot of egg.
I am so aggravated. I am so utterly angry and aggravated right now. This is not how I wanted this stream to go. But that is how it is going.
At least you can go back frame by frame.
Yeah, thanks, modern emulation. I'm getting really, like... Everything about this is just unpleasant. Everything. Just... thank God. Alright. I'm gonna go back to using Mario. But first I need to make another save state. You still here?
Yep, I'm still here.
Okay, good. Well, because I need to make sure my internet isn't caving in. Because that happened too. Because my internet, like, I had a power outage, like, last Saturday. And literally, my internet has not been the same since. It's just, like, all the time I get, like, and it's on my end. It's not even my Wi-Fi. It is literally my laptop computer. Just is not working the way it's supposed to anymore.
Your new one?
Well, like, relatively new, yeah.
Well, I guess it's probably the only one you own, right?
Yeah. I mean, like,
okay. Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know what it is. It literally is like, I get that, like, the default gateway is not available thing keeps happening. And I've, like, done as much as I can do. I've, like, reinstalled drivers. I've, like, cleared my IP address cache. I don't know, like, what to do. It is, like, because I don't have the money to buy a new laptop. I just don't.
Yeah.
And I, like, need to have my technology working to, like, do the things I do. Yeah, like, I have to have working internet. So,
yeah.
would you just, like, kind of thank you? So, it's been frustrating. Because that was like, we finally got the screen share to work, and then it was like, and now the internet caves. And I was like, do not even do this to me right now. Don't even kid around with this nonsense. Alright, it's over here. Because the pathway with the enemies is always going to be the real one. Okay. Okay, just... So... Oh man, I had topics of conversation that I wanted to discuss. And they've like
all gone.
No, they have. They've literally all fled my mind.
Well, what have you got in mind? Maybe I can spark some creativity.
Literally all I have in mind right now is please don't hit me. I have 1 hit point left. I mean, like, just... Alright, the boss music is playing. I don't know who I'm facing off against now. Alright, just... Don't hit me with your bullets. Okay. Come on, let me in. Alright. So who? Oh, it's this guy. So we got this little Hydra here. Okay, you're serious with me right now? I cannot figure out the front mechanic in this game. Alright, there. Why is the game slowing down? This is literally an emulator. How can the game be slowing down?
Wait, so it's lagging for you too?
It's lagging on the game.
I see lag on my end. I just thought
that
was
I'm playing through a Nintendo Switch. Alright, well, World 2 is done. So at least progress has been made. I have yet to look over these tapes and edit them. I'm hoping that when we inevitably do this again next week, that now that we have everything working, it'll be a bit more calm and relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
a little more happy-go-lucky.
A little more hey ha 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 jokes. 'Cause I am not there right now.
Have you got a Halloween costume picked out yet?
I'm debating between. I mean, I have literally today to figure it out. But like,
are you still between the John Lennon and Peter Gabriel?
Yes,
ideas?
Yes, I am. I see you saw my Instagram post as well.
And I remembered. Ooh, look at me.
Ooh. And yet you didn't comment or give me any answers.
Well, I just downloaded Instagram yesterday, day before.
Wait, wait, what? Then
I've been off of Instagram for like weeks.
Yeah, how long have I been like following your account though? I was about to be like, you just downloaded it.
Oh no, it's been there. Yeah, no, I didn't delete the account. I just like deleted the app and like my access to it. Basically, what I do is I don't delete the account. I go in and just like change the password to a bunch of random things, and then I don't remember what it is. So I can't log in without having to reset the password. So it's kind of discourages me from going into it.
Oh jeez.
But now I'm back on it. It's like drugs.
Honestly though,
your addiction this time.
But like honestly, like I've had to really debate with myself if I want to actually. Sometimes I really do want to just completely stop doing this entirely, like just all internet things, because I can tell that in the past like months, the most toxic presence in my life has been the internet. Like,
oh yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
I felt that way. I felt that way when I first got out here. I'm in this really cool space, like I'm trying to settle in here, then I get like glued to social media and stuff, and it becomes really, really bad.
Well, it's just like, I've talked about this in the past, but like when I was working at this radio station like a couple of years ago, what fascinated me is that the world was exploding only online, and yet if I ever went off social media and just like, went up a ladder, please! Come on! If I...
It's like camping out by the ladder. You're stuck.
Well, I'm just like, why does he keep walking off the ladder? Okay, but anyway. No. But it's just like... I just was like, every day felt like, okay, well now what is this new thing that I have to like face in the grand world around me, all that and everything, right? And that only existed when I was online. And then when I was offline, life was pretty much just the same as it always was.
Oh,
and like I was just like having to deal with all the other drama that was around my life with my friends and all that. But it did become like one of those things where I was like, well, then what is more important? Do I live of the world and try to be like a positive presence and all that other stuff? Or do I like focus more on my own self-care? Like, I don't know what the answer is. Because I recognize, too, like, a part of me is like, yeah, well, of course life is the same for you. You're middle-class white male. Like... it's easy for you to ignore, like, all the great, like, tragedy happening in the world at large. And I'm like, well, but, like, do I want to live that way? Or do I want to, like, also, like, be sitting around every day, like, what's going to happen now? You know?
Yeah.
Like, and I don't have an answer for that, because I feel like there's probably some, like, correct way of living. But I don't know what it is. You know? It's like one of those...
Definitely... Like, what... If you don't do a social media detox and do like go through and just clear off any like really like refine your feeds. Like my feeds online are like there's no news. It's like really just close friends and like a few like photographers and bands and that sort of thing. But like it's very very narrow and specific now. I'm not like following NPR and all these. I mean I like NPR and stuff and like all these other news organizations, but I can't follow it. I can't have a constant update going on.
Yeah.
It's too hectic and too stressful.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a lot of food for thought recently, for me. I really, really, really need some health. Or whatever, that'll get me, like, more coins.
At least you're rich.
Well, it'll get me coins at the slot machine, but, like... so aggravated with this game. That wasn't even me. No, why did you throw it? Okay. Okay. What?
What just happened? Did you just fall on the ladder?
Yeah, the ladder was fake. Fake ladder.
Oh.
Ladder to death. Ha ha ha. Funny joke. Funny joke, Meister, Mister. Good job. Really subverted my expectations on that one. Yep. Funny ha 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 ha. Please send a heart power up my way, please. I would like more than anything. Thank you, God. Oh, now it works. So, I don't know.
Is that the same ladder?
That's the same frickin' ladder.
Oh god, these game glitches are hilarious.
I'm just like, you know, sometimes... It's not even a game glitch, I don't think. But, like, I could be wrong about that. I don't know. Okay, well, I need to figure out how to bomb my way through this. Okay, there. There. I mean, at least we're making relative progress.
That's true.
Okay, that was expected. I saw that one coming. Oh, I like how there's a way you can soft lock the game. Okay, you know what? Just like, no though. Alright, there. God. Ah. No. No, no. I'm having none of this. Away with you. So, this is probably... So, actually, here, Aaron, I'll tell you this. These videos are probably going to come out over the course of November.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Sonic thing will be done first week of November, and then there's going to be like a break in between before we kick into the next game, which will be revealed later. Oh, I remember now what I wanted to do, but I don't really think I have time to do anymore. Is I wanted to send you a link to the thing I'm working on and get your opinion on it.
I can buy a little more time if it doesn't take too long.
Alright, here. Now this should hopefully work.
I've only got a 10-minute commute today, so it's pretty easy.
Oh, that's great. I mean, at the very least, I should be able to just, like, send it off through Discord. Hopefully. Because I'm not gonna play this over the stream, because, well, that would be a giant spoiler for a video that is not finished yet. And I kind of don't want to spoil my own material, so... I'm gonna send this over to Aaron. Where's the... Right there. Alright, I sent the link in Discord.
Oh man, my voice cracked. Oh jeez. There we go, okay. Alright, should I watch right now?
Yeah, check it out right now, because they won't hear it on your end, and then you can just tell me what you think.
Gotcha.
I'll focus in on this game. Whatever works. Please be. Of course. Dude. I'm just being nice and quiet so Aaron can look over everything.
That was great.
Was it?
That was phenomenal.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
Oh man, I love the sketch stuff. I feel like your sketch stuff's getting a lot better. It's
Is
great.
it? I hope
Oh
so.
yeah. I don't want to spoil anything, but the window scene was great.
Oh, yes. That took many hours. I've never done anything like that before. And for all I know, I may not do anything like it again.
I can't remember the game you reveal. I can't remember the last time I played that. If I ever did, I might have played a similar one that I'm thinking of.
I don't think it's... Well, you know, I didn't think Battle for Bikini Bottom was too bad, so maybe my tune will change later. But, my recollection is that it was just kind of boring.
Yeah,
It was, like,
yeah.
really slow and uninteresting for a good portion of it.
Mhm.
And just, like, monotonous. So, we'll see what we get out of that. Because I think that's going to be the return of the Nick, Rob, me lineup from Battle for Bikini
nice.
Bottom. Well, I am not a good... Yeah, this is not... I should have been Luigi for this. So let's fix that. Can I rewind back to the point where... Ugh, I can't. No. I'm gonna have to be stuck as Toad. I can't get up there. His jump, even his high jump, is not good enough to get up to that platform.
Are you just gonna have to die repeatedly? And
I'm
start
just gonna
over?
have to die repeatedly until I get the chance to change characters. Because I don't think they allow you the chance to know. I accidentally hit Toad when I didn't want to, and that is now I'm reaping the punishment of that.
The unbenefits.
Yeah, the unbenefits. I mean, whatever. At this point, like, literally, my attitude is we got to World 3. So, like, if I feel progress has been made, at least this can be made into a video. A very aggro and tense video, but a video no less. Hopefully that will not be the case for future things. Now that technology will hopefully work with me and not against me. You see, no, and there's no, like, I think I might need to grab him. This might be how it operates. Let's see. No. Ah, don't shoot your bolts at me. Okay. No, that still doesn't. I'm like, I can't get up there.
Can you stack two on each other?
I don't know, because I think by the time I get back down here, that he's gonna despawn. And actually, no, I know you can't, because then they just die. And there's a heart that I can't reach, and it just despawned amazingly. Well, I guess that's a dead end, but, like, I don't know what to do. Do I have to, like, go up here first? That's the thing, this game tries to be a puzzle as well. It's like, oh, it's not enough to be a weird platformer. No, we have to puzzle you. Alright, well, at least I'm back to this again. Alright, let's see what happens if I go here. Alright, well, they're just popping out like garden plants. Oh, no, you can't do that. I call shenanigans. Okay, so I can get in here. Alright, so there's the key. So I don't know what the heck the other door's for. No. Yeah. Run away from the mask of the phantasm. Gotta outwit this piece of makeup.
I was getting ready to question how many levels there actually are to like fall down.
Well, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in the all right, look, dude. If you're gonna do this every time, okay. Well, now we're here in the land of addition. So. This literally, like, this is all a bunch of adding signs. Everything's a plus. Theoretically, of course. Alright. It's like I had to accidentally choose the worst jumper for the jumping level. Okay. And this leads me... Oh, and that's where I couldn't get to before. Alright, I see now. What do we find up here? We find death. Typical. Well, this is just Donkey Kong Jr. Oh man, you remember in the first Mario game where I tried to have a sense of ethics and not spam capture card stuff all the time?
You tried. You give you A for effort.
Boy, those were fun times. People are gonna be like, "Man, you suck," and I'm gonna be like, "Yep."
You don't have to be good to be on Twitch.
You don't have to be good to be on anything.
I'm looking over at the recommended channels on Twitch, just because I'm hardly ever on here to see what the people are playing, and it's like mostly Call of Duty. I think 90% of it's Call of Duty and Fortnite.
Oh, of course, because FPSs are like the most like tune your brain out genre, honestly.
Oh yeah.
In my experience. And also because those are the games that allow you multiplayer stuff. So
yeah.
What people respond to, I'm just screwed. I cannot get through this at all. Yeah, like yeah, no. No, oh my god, like what is the pattern here?
Yeah, I think back up to the door, let that guy pass on the lower platform, and then jump for it.
Woo, okay. Fuck. You know what's really stressing me out right now?
What's that?
DP-Do doesn't open till 4 p.m.
You could really go for a calzone right now.
I could really go for a calzone, and
you could always go to Pizza Hut and get a pizzone.
No.
Not the same.
Not the same,
I
and also
DP-Do. They got Cheez-Its pizza. You can eat that. It's an okay alternative.
yeah, I can eat that and die. I'll be like, hey, remember my chest pains from last night? They're 10 times worse now.
God, I miss DP-Do. Let me see. Is there a DP-Do here where I live? I doubt it.
Is
I highly
there?
doubt it.
Well, because DP-Do was pretty local, wasn't it?
No, it's a chain.
Oh.
There's one in Denver. Great.
No, you can get to Denver. You know, you give it enough time.
I can fly there one way for $90. Get to the calzone and fly back. If I were rich, I'd probably do that, but I'm not rich.
No,
like,
you're
I'm gonna
Aaron.
just fly to Denver for lunch, you know?
Yeah.
There's one closer. There's one in Wyoming.
I just remembered that this is the third level in this world, so we may actually defeat. Oh, it's you again. Oh man, I am really not the right character for this. I really
I
should
don't
have
know
been.
this mouse's name, but I'm gonna call him Ricky Rat.
I think his name is Mouser, but
It's
Ricky
now.
Rat is better, so we'll go with
Looks
that.
like he's wearing like sunglasses.
I think those are supposed to be his eyes.
Ah,
They're in a scowl. Wow.
just a lot of explosions going off.
Playing this game with only 1 hit point is really not ideal. Don't recommend. 0 out of 10. Well, at least he killed the other guy for me. That's a plus. Stupid idiot.
He's just a bomb-throwing machine.
I know, he's so... Okay, stay there.
Where does he keep these? Where do these bombs come from?
I don't know, man. I don't know where he keeps them. I know that I want to slit my wrists. No.
It's one of those games.
I just, yeah, it was, stop already! Okay, there. Now, if you would just walk over to it, I have to, like, catch these mid-air. I am so not the right character for this. I should be Luigi, and I am frickin' Toad. Because Luigi has the high jump, and he could actually make this work. Okay, there. Finally. Now I gotta do that 2 more times. Because Toad's jump sucks.
Oh, there's a Pink Floyd premiere in 30 minutes?
Yeah, man, I don't know. They got a couple of years ago. They put out like a box set of all their early year stuff, and it was great.
Yeah.
And now they're doing one of all the stuff after Roger Waters left, and I could not care less. Because I think all 3 of those albums suck. So, like,
Have you seen the? Actually, I didn't know these existed until a few days ago. But the new songs from The Who.
Yeah, I did not like the first one. Because Guantanamo.
Yeah, that one was interesting.
Well, for one thing, it has already been released under a different name. Like, I think it was released as Guantanamo, like on a Pete Townsend solo compilation.
Yeah.
In like his demo form. And so, like, I'd already heard it, and B, it was so repetitious. I was like, eh. But then, the other one was okay. I thought because it's about how everyone's getting sued for copyright stuff, and how dumb it is. Because it's very, very dumb.
Which one? Okay, I know there's Ball and Chain. Is that the Guantanamo one?
Ball and Chain is the Guantanamo one.
The Guantanamo.
Whatever. Yeah. And then All This Music Must Fade was about the, like, copyright lawsuits. And that one...
I think that song wasn't too bad.
I dug that one. I mean, like, I'm looking forward to... Ringo put out an album today.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Didn't he just do one last year?
Yeah, well, he did one 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
See, the difference between him and McCartney is that Ringo has no quality control, so he just cranks them out. He invites his famous friends over to his house in LA, and then they record in a non-soundproof room a bunch of songs that he like name checks Beatles things in, and you know that's what it is.
Was there a Ringo album where his face is not on the cover?
There's a couple. Yeah, actually his first solo album doesn't have his face on the cover. It's a picture of a building. And there's also one called, well, let's see here. Bad Boy doesn't have his... It has his finger on the cover, but not his face. And then there was this one, I'm trying to remember the name. A Vertical Man didn't have him on the cover. Liverpool.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Liverpool 8 didn't have him on the cover. So there's been a couple.
No, Vertical Man. No, I see his face. It's like hidden in the star.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But Sentimental Journey definitely doesn't have his face on it. That's just a building.
And Liverpool 8.
I'll tell you right now. The thing with Ringo is that I can take him or leave him. Everyone likes to make the joke of, oh, like his work sucks, and it definitely has gotten worse in recent years when he like just resigned himself to being a nostalgia act. I wish this mouse would just like stay where I drop the bombs. They're all dropping in the same location every time. Oh my god, I cannot. There's literally like no way I can like do that without like being in the path of. I wish I was a character with better jumping. But like, there was one album he put out called Postcards from Paradise. And I am telling you right now, the title track is the worst thing I've ever heard from any former Beatle. Like, just the absolute worst. Worse than the time when John Lennon and Yoko Ono tried to make a women's activist song by using the N-word. Worse than... Worse than Fuh You, which is Paul McCartney's attempt at being Imagine Dragons. Worse than the album where George Harrison recorded an entire thing with laryngitis. Postcards from Paradise is literally an entire song comprised of nothing but Beatle puns. He just name drops song titles as the lyrics, and that's the whole song.
Is the beat catchy?
No. And I just was like, this is one of the worst things I've heard.
So is there anything good on the new record? Or have you listened to it yet?
Well, he did a cover of a John Lennon song with Paul on bass. So that's, in a way, 3 out of the 4 of them. Like, that's the only thing. Like, people go, oh, Ringo records are bad. I'm like, if you look at actually his early solo records, he's the only one who was actually able to successfully reunite the Beatles. Just never all at the same time. Okay,
just out of curiosity.
Oh my god, you have another hit left on you. God.
How many have you got him with? 3 or 2?
I thought I had 3. Please. Oh man, do I literally only hit him one? Like, is it double the hits? Oh my god, no. What question were you gonna ask me?
Oh yeah. Don't spoil it if you have, but have you watched Yesterday?
I saw a clip of Yesterday. Okay. I know the plot, which annoyed the hay out of me, but I mean that movie fell apart with its premise for me. But I like my mother and stepfather. I came down once and they were watching it out of pure sick interest. And, like, they just had the one scene where the guy was, like, in a club singing Back in the USSR. And I thought to myself, in a world where the Beatles don't exist and people don't know that this is a song from 1968, why would a modern-day crowd in 2019 be jamming out to a song about the Soviet Union?
It's like, who wrote it, then?
Yeah, wouldn't they be like, why are you singing about the USSR? They don't exist anymore.
The only way it can make sense in my mind, like if there's like, you know, Beatles songs existing outside of the main character, it's that the Beatles were, like, the people were there, they just never were a successful band. Like, they still wrote the songs and, you know, record them and stuff, but nobody ever knew who they were.
That is not part of the movie's lore. I can confirm.
I need to watch the movie.
No, you don't.
I feel like I do, though.
You don't! Because it's dumb.
I need to know what happens. I need to know if Paul and Ringo are in it, or they just got some, like, poor, you know, lookalike actors.
Someone does show up. But it's not Paul or Ringo. And that's all I'll say.
It's the hologram of John Lennon?
No, that would be less insulting. That would be less insulting than what they did.
The Billy Preston.
Also would be less insulting than what they did.
George Martin. It's like I'm trying to like any number of characters that could appear.
You were close. You were close the first time.
Wonder how much. I wonder if at some point in the movie he has to go record at Abbey Road, or if Abbey Road even exists.
Well, I mean, I'm certain the studio would exist. The studio existed long before the Beatles. It was just called EMI Recording Services, and then
Okay.
And then Abbey Road became its name because of the album. But like, people had been recording in that studio since like the 20s.
Oh, okay.
I mean, honestly, like that studio has way more to it than just like the Beatles.
See, I thought that the Beatles like had that custom built for them.
What, Abbey Road?
Yeah.
No, are you kidding me? They barely got on the label. Like, that's not even a joke. Like, George Martin like heard him, and he was both the record producer and the A&R guy, and he said, if I have to judge by what you're giving me, I have to pass. But then you know, he like got cajoled by his superiors into signing him. But no, they did not build their own custom studio. Or no, they did. Well. They did build their own custom studio in the basement of the Apple building. And it was a mess. Because they had this one, like, hippie guy hanging around called Magic Alex.
Magic Alex?
Yeah, no, this is dead serious. This is the Beatles story. So there was this, like, Greek guy named Alex Mardas, who was dubbed by John Lennon as Magic Alex because he was, like, this guy who used to, like, tinker with inventions.
Uh-huh.
And they gave him a whole... This is why Apple Corps failed. They gave him a whole wing of Apple called Apple Electronics, where he was going to try to be essentially the 1960s version of Steve Jobs. He was going to build, like, a sun machine and, like, a projector that could project colors based off of people's feelings. And, like, he said, well, I'm going to make a state-of-the-art, like, 68-track studio.
Who needs 68 tracks that early on?
Exactly. Because the thing is, all the Beatle recordings up to Abbey Road, everything they did was 4-track. They never upgraded to 8-track until Abbey Road, which is why all the stereo mixes, like, up until, like, the White Album, sound awful. Because, like, they would be, like, doing this thing called mix down, which is they would record the backing track on 4 tracks, and then just keep mixing down so they had room to overdub.
Yeah.
But Magic Alex went, okay, well, Apple is going to have the first, like, 68-track recording studio in the world. And I guess what the setup ended up being was, like, this setup of, like, a bunch of different little individual, like, speakers built all around the room and, like, this little transistor, like, system running it. And it was an absolute chaotic mess that they then had to, like, completely rip out and be like, yep, this is not working. They had to transport all the material over from EMI.
Jesus.
But that was the Apple recording studio. And I think the end result of that on the Beatle records is, honestly, I think Let It Be, and that's it. Like, just the Let It Be album is the only thing they ever recorded there.
Oh, the whole record. I thought you meant just the song.
No, like, the majority of the album got recorded there, with the exception of I Me Mine, which was recorded at Abbey Road, and Across the Universe, which was, like, a recording from, like, 1968. But, like, everything else was pretty much, like, recorded at the Apple Studio. And then the thing, too, because they had built it into the basement of an office block, there was a giant furnace in there. And so they were, like, recording most of Let It Be, like, in January in England. And the furnace for the building was, like, in the recording studio. So they couldn't ever turn it on, because then all the recordings would be drowned out by the furnace going, Urgh!
So they froze to death making the record?
They just, like, yeah, I think, like, I don't know, I think they, like, set these, like, tiny little fires in a fireplace or something and tried to, like, use that.
Jesus.
But it was pretty chaotic, yeah. But I don't know. I think Badfinger recorded there. It ended up being like everyone just ended up going over to EMI. Because that was like the actual good recording studio. Because when the Beatles tried to make one, it was a piece of crap. Oop. And then afterwards, I think like just each of them had different home recording studios. Like John Lennon recorded Imagine in his house, and McCartney always records in his house. And so did George recorded in his house, and now Ringo records in his house. But yeah, Apple was like a cavalcade of bad ideas. All right. Oh my God, no.
Oh, what did I miss?
I like killed Birdo and then dropped down a hole and got game over.
I jumped over to Google something real fast.
No, that's fine. Oh man,
shoot! I'm gonna have to go to work soon.
Yeah, that's fair. We've made decent progress. We're at World 4 now. What the? You can't open with Birdo.
It's like an immediate shot.
Immediate,
too.
like pow, shot to the system.
You have half a second to move.
Yeah, really. Oh, I see what we had to do. We had to jump on the egg to get across. See, this is when they start getting tricky with the gameplay. Man, see, now I should have been Toad.
There's a lot of thinking involved in this game.
I know. A lot of uncalled for thinking. I don't want to think. Just want to do. Well, literally none of those were anything useful. Alright.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hop off here.
Okay, you know what? Let's just I'll just wrap it up. Yeah.
All right.
Well, actually, I think I'll finish this world up. Oh, Solo Mio, but hopefully next week, we'll be able to talk more about things, and I'll be more composed. It was just
now the technical glitches are worked out.
Now we have figured out basically what to do.
Yeah.
Which is that I need to not have streamer mode activated. Because it was that dumb. It was literally that dumb. Because I was like, I knew beforehand, I was like, well, there should be a screen share option that works with this, and it just was not happening. So, like now at least I realized that is what was the problem. That streamer mode disabled the video options. But now that is done, next week I think will be better. Suited for podcast things or whatever we're doing then. Hopefully I'll have just as much to talk about. We're making our progress through this game. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's either 7 or 8 worlds, so we're almost halfway through it, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What the excitement this is. But anyway, I'll let you go off to work. Say bye-bye to Aaron, everyone.
Bye-bye, Aaron.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright, see you.
Later.
Alright. Now it's just me. It's just me and you. And a kid named Boo. That's the song name, isn't it? I believe so. Alright, let's get to work on... Oh, nope. Honestly, though, I think... in future, I'm gonna try not to exploit capture card stuff, because I really don't like doing that. I feel skeevy doing it. I feel like it's kind of like, yep, I don't need to actually develop any skill. I just need to cheat the system well enough to, like, jerk it around a lot, but, like... Okay, this is not working out well. But, like, honestly, though, I kind of do want to breeze through this game a little bit to... Well, A, because I'm doing it with Aaron, and he only has an hour, and if I don't get through a world in at least an hour, then that's a problem. But also, like, yeah, I just really... I would like to prefer to do other games than Mario 2, because it's not one of my favorites. Alright. Health, please. Of course not. There's a coin. Always could use a coin. Alright. Feck off! Don't jerk me around with that nonsense. Okay. Oh, Lord. Alright. Oh, this is automatically going to be frustrating. Yep. Look, if the tools are there for me to use, I should use them. You know? What I'm saying? Ah, there. Alright, now from here, gotta go jumping. I don't even care anymore that I'm not doing it legit because I don't really... I just want to be done. Okay, go away. Both of you. Can't stand any more of your shenanigans. Ew! Away! Go away! God! Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh, another freaking... Wow. You know, screw you, though. Alright. Once this boss is dealt with, then... Okay. I don't even know what to make of this guy. Oh, no, 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 no. What is this? What do you dare to call this? What is the throwing mechanic in this game? It's ridiculous. Well, that doesn't count if I'm dead. Oh my god. Literally, you are landing everywhere but where I want you to land. Ugh! Right, I'm done. At least I got an extra life. Okay, I'm done with the stream. Making a suspend point there. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Next stream will hopefully be more chill. I was in a bad mood because technology was acting really jerky around today, and that's not what I like happening. So please tune in next week. Monday will be Spider-Man again. Wednesday will be Zelda, and then me and Aaron will be back next week to keep going with this train, which hopefully will be more stable. But until such time, thank you all so much for watching.